it's your boy T-Man Reactions. Now today's first Friday, but mainly I did the trailers as well too, because I say unfortunately with this gig I won't be at time to do this kill counts since I didn't pick one, and now I did what I want to do. I know it, and I know people threw some choices in there, but I'm gonna pull the polls back up again. I know for sure I have a free Friday. Oh no, I do not. I'll figure something out. Anyway, that being said, we're gonna check out another prediction this time from Pllana for upcoming WrestleMania though as well too. I did a thoughts reaction with the winner and loser prediction with Sporkita. And I see it was a little bit different with Pllana in the way as well too. So without further ado, let's get it.
WrestleMania 41 is finally here. It's all going down this Saturday and Sunday. So let's run through my official predictions for the winners, for the losers, and the chaos that's about to unfold at the biggest.
But as like I said, here's my thought on it though. I'm excited, of course, but still, again, worried. Not as where it was with 40, but somewhat still worrying away. Mainly because there's one loss, one win I do not want to happen, but it's probably going to happen anyway just because, which is possibly John Cena being Cody. But the ones I definitely don't want to happen is New Day winning tag teams, and I don't want, and especially don't want Dirty Dom winning the IC champion. But what I do want, I do hope don't happen also, changes wise, is some heel turns, possibly Bianca Belair, I don't need to happen as well too. And they say possibly Bayley might turn heel. And hopefully, the dumb idea that folks saying Big E gonna come back and turn heel and help the New Day. Please don't. I mean, if people don't want that, Anyway, let's keep going.
Show of the year.
Jey Uso Gunther. I think he's doing his in order of the card. So yes, Jey, please. Still on Jey.
Let's start with Gunther versus main event Jey Uso. Now, we all know this feud started off slow, but it exploded once Jimmy got involved, and then he was bleeding all over the screen. That was a powerful segment. And now, because of that and everything that transpired afterwards, it is one of the hottest stories heading into WrestleMania. I only see two possible endings here. The first one is that either Gunther crushes Jey in 5 minutes flat, or Jey Uso finally captures the gold and blows.
They better not squash Jey. Don't even have the even sheer thought of people wanting that happen. It irks already. One, and I'll say people who want it happen just cause, but no.
The roof off the stadium to start off the show. My prediction is that there's a 95% chance that Jey wins, and then there's maybe slightly a 5% chance that Gunther buries him in 5 minutes. But I'm sorry, Ring General, I think your reign is over, and Mr. Yeetman is walking away with the World Championship and main event Jey Uso.
And needs to be over. I mean, it must probably be downplaying Cody. They need to downplay his as well too, because I mean, his run hasn't been either. It's just folks want to downplay title runs. His been crap either. So there's that. Anyway, let's keep going.
Finally becomes main event Jey Uso, even though he starts off the show.
Triple threat. It's the ladies.
Saturday night's main event.
Oh no, this. Oh, duh.
Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk in a triple threat match with Paul Heyman right in the middle of all of it. This should have been the.
Now, like I said, this one is going to be up in the air, as I always say. This is going to be totally up in the air. But I will say that I think it's up in the air for me. I'm gonna be honest. It's totally up in the air for me. That being said, let's see what happens. It may, there's a lot of people going with that, possibly that Seth win with the help of Paul Heyman turning on Roman and all that as well too. I can see it happening, but at the same time, it's up in the air.
A feud for the world title. I've said that countless times, but instead we got a weird love triangle.
And I will say this: like I said, if somebody must turn heel now of this, I'd rather be Seth. Roman just became a babyface though. Like, don't. And CM Punk, come on, man. Folks love him. It'd be a slap in the face if he go heel and everything after everything he and dropped and said and everything. Like, come on, bro. No. So if must, it's probably still be Seth, because a lot of people's probably saying Seth is due for a heel turn right now. So there's that.
storyline with Paul Heyman, and like I said, Seth Rollins was just on the side. But shout out to WWE's editing team, because they made this feud look way better in the promo than it actually was in real time. But anyways, there's been talk that Heyman might betray Roman and then align with CM Punk, but I'm calling a swerve. I think that Paul Heyman is gonna turn on both men, and then he will side with Seth freaking Rollins. That's right, Seth will sell his soul again, and then become the next Paul Heyman guy. And there's more with Seth Rollins that we'll talk about later in this video.
Oh, I got a feeling what he meant by that. I have a feeling what he mean by that. If he's the third person, if it's what I think it is, I won't be mad at it. Of course, I'm gonna boo him, but I won't be mad at him. I'm glad I'd rather it be like it be him. I'd rather be him or another guy that I'm already booing already, because he's ill. But yeah, I'd rather it be that. Nobody else that folks had in mind. Nobody else, please. Yeah, this one, please be War Raiders, please. But let's see what he says.
Next up is War Raiders versus the New Day for the Tag Team Championships. And I'm not going to lie, this one has not grabbed my attention at all. I'm sure that...
Yeah, I understand. And this one, I understand that. I feel like the only reason this happening because a big possible moment happened, possibly Biggie coming. But like I said, please do not make it seem like Biggie's going to turn heel and join the New Day back. It'll be stupid. In my opinion, it'll be stupid. I don't care if people think that's a good swerve. No, it's stupid as well too. They're probably thinking that Biggie cost him be predicted. No, it's stupid. No, that's not. No, Biggie turn in and join them. It'd be stupid. Let him be distraction for the New Day and the Warriors win. Especially since New Day had the upper hand last time to beat them down. So let Warrior win, please.
Match will be kind of good, but there's zero hype, and because of that, there's not much to talk about with this match. I think the New Day wins, and that's about it. They win the title. Maybe Biggie comes out and tries to screw them over. I don't know, but there's really not too much.
That's the only time I'll let, if New Day, if it wasn't because of Big E, then truthfully I don't want it. But if they must win, long as it's not big because of Big E, join them more like a failed attempt. If it must go that way. Truthfully, I don't want it, but still.
This match.
Mysterio is just please say Mysterio, Pllana. Please don't be stupid.
Next up, we have Rey Mysterio taking on El Grande Americano. And I got a hot take for you guys. I think this might steal the show.
Yeah,
Rey and Americano are going to deliver a wrestling clinic. I hope there's no overbooking. I hope there's no shenanigans. Just let these two guys get in that ring and cook. And my prediction is that Rey Mysterio is going to win this match because he's Rey and no one likes to see him lose. Then he's going to unmask Americano, and boom, we're all going to be shocked to find out that it's actually Chad Gable. It is going to be one of the weekend's best moments. I'm telling you guys, do not sleep on Rey Mysterio versus El Grande. It will be a great match.
Jay, all the way.
Next up, we have Jade Cargill versus Naomi in a singles match because the two got beef. After weeks of mystery, we found out that Naomi was the one who actually attacked Jade and then took her spot to become a tag team champion. That is just messed up. And now, because of that, these two ladies are going to face off in a match that finally gives both women a spotlight, and this is Jade's match to win. She's got to win. WWE clearly sees her as a future megastar, and because of that, she needs the victory to keep that momentum rolling, and unfortunately for Naomi, she's going to lose. I think there's a good chance that this match can cook, and it will deliver.
Yeah, it will. Now, this is another one I said it's up in the air, so I'm trying to get myself together to get my gig. I'm sacrificing this though. Like I said, I wouldn't be mad with any outcome. However, if it does become Jacob, I'm hoping that it kind of is with him being a baby face or in a way, hoping don't have to prolong it for his face turn because the crowd love him. Where that Solo get jealous of him, all that stuff as well too. Who knows? Or is LA Day wins and Jacob still turn face because Solo is the reason he loses or some shit like that. Other than that, let's keep going. This is gonna be either or for me.
After that, we have LA Knight defending his United States Championship against Jacob Fatu. As much as I hate to say it because I'm a big LA Knight fan, I think his second U.S. title reign might be ending. The WWE is all in on Jacob.
And the other reason, too, is I feel like they had LA Knight take the title off of Shinsuke because Shinsuke's run was crap. And there's rumors that Shinsuke might be not renew his contract either.
Fatu, and it feels like this is the start of something big for him. It sucks that LA Knight hasn't had a meaningful title reign, but I still believe he's world championship material, maybe in 2025 or 2026. I really hope so. Anyways, my prediction is that Jacob Fatu will win, and then Knight will get a bigger story down the road, or at least I hope he does. I think he should win Money in the Bank, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah,
I
let
have
him do
problem
this
with that
time.
happened. It should have happened 2 years ago, but Triple H messed up big time.
The Women's Championship. Oh, yeah.
Then we have Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Championship. This is the most personal match on the card. It legit feels like Charlotte and Tiffy hate each other, and the WWE...
I think Sportsy said Charlotte. No, let it be Tiffy, please.
They should lean into that. This should not be a 5-star classic match, just a bunch of flips here and there. No, it should feel like a shoot fight. Make the audience question, is what I'm watching real? Do these ladies actually hate each other? Are they going off script?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That is what they should do.
Awesome.
Therefore, my prediction is that Charlotte is going to go off script, you know, and then cheat to win and capture the championship. And then this will set up a rematch storyline where Tiffany comes back, gets stronger, then gets her revenge and her moment to become the champion once again.
Ready, Pllana?
That is what WWE is most likely going to do. I really think so.
Please let me. Styles.
AJ Styles is going to take on the Maverick, Logan Paul. Some fans were upset with the fact that AJ Styles is facing Logan Paul, but honestly, I'm not. I think it's a great call because if you look at Logan Paul, he's a rare crossover star who brings in a ton of eyeballs and he delivers in that ring every single time. He's like a Shane McMahon 2.0, but instead of being the son of Vince McMahon, he's just wildly famous and he might be even more athletic than Shane McMahon. So I think because of that, as well as AJ Styles still being in the prime of his career, somehow this match could also be a sleeper hit. My prediction is that Logan Paul is going to win. I think he needs a W to stay.
You killing me. You're killing me, Pllana. You really are.
Incredible. He's been losing a lot, and I think he's earned it. And I think AJ Styles is going to be more than willing to take this L. Then we have Liv Morgan and Raquel.
I'd rather Bayley and Lyra, but we'll see.
Rodriguez defending the women's tag titles against Bayley and Lyra. I'll be real, I don't care too much about this one well, but I will give Liv Morgan her flowers. I think she improved a lot over the past year, and she's been putting on some great matches on Raw and Netflix, and because of that, I think that Liv and Raquel are going to retain and continue their dominance as the women tag team champions.
And hopefully, I'll be honest, hopefully it don't means Bayley's or heel or anything like that, but if it happens, whatever, I guess.
Then we got Braun Breaker.
This one. Please, right now, first off, anybody but Dom, and please let it be Penta or Braun retain. If you must have a heel to win it, you just had somebody went from heel to tweener to have the whole title. Pretty much you're not letting out face hold the title. Let him give it a Finn. Anybody but Dom, though, please.
Breaker versus Dominic Mysterio versus Penta versus Finn Balor for the IC title in a fatal 4-way match. This match feels like chaos in the best way. I thought they would have added a few more guys to make it a ladder match, but I'm kind of happy with the way it went down. I like this lineup. Cool. My prediction is that Braun Breaker is going to spear Finn Balor. That is when Dominic Mysterio throws Braun out of the ring, and then he steals the win. Then, on the next night on Raw, Finn Balor will be so pissed off that he's going to turn on Dom, and Dom will get kicked out of the Judgment Day, and we finally get babyface Dominic. This could be his...
That will be the only reason I'll be okay with this. If that happens, there's a thing. It's a big doubt that Dom turn babyface. But if that must happen, if that end up being the ways, I would not be too mad afterwards, right? Of course, I'll be mad if he does win. But if he turns babyface, I won't be too mad. So there's that.
This breakout moment, and I think that is how it's playing out.
That's the only way that I'll accept that bullshit. If there's a chance that Dom's turn babyface. Know what I mean? Which is highly impossible, but anything's possible at this point. I mean, look, we got Hill Cena.
And now we have the main event of the second night. We have Cody Rhodes defending the WWE Championship against heel John Cena. You already know my thoughts on this one. I made a whole video about it. But just to summarize, I think there's a twist coming. Randy Orton or Seth Rollins might be the one to turn on.
Like I said, I'd rather be Seth, not Orton.
Cody, but either way, this is how I think.
Or when I say that, I'd rather Orton down the line have a match against a heel John Cena down the line. We never had a face Orton versus a heel John Cena ever, so that's the only reason why I'm okay. Main reason why I don't want it to be Orton to join.
It's going to play out. Let's roll the clip from my previous video. And just remember, it's going to be Randy or Seth in this position. And this is how I see it going down. WrestleMania 41 is the main event. You have John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. The match is reaching its climax when, boom, the referee gets knocked out. You always got to have one of those moments. Chaos ensues, and that is when The Rock storms down to the ring, ready to tip the scales in Cena's favor. But before he can strike, that's when Randy Orton rushes in, seemingly coming to Cody's aid. The crowd erupts as Orton takes the fight to The Rock, trying to even the odds. For a moment, it does look like Cody has the backup, but then Cena and The Rock overpower Orton, beating him down as well. The numbers game is just too much. Just when it seems hopeless, that is when we hear the glass shattering and Stone Cold Steve Austin marches down to the ring. The energy in the arena is hitting a fever pitch. Inside the squared circle, you've got the four biggest icons in WWE history. You have Austin, Rock, Cena, and Cody all staring down at each other. The tension is electric, and then boom, Austin hits a stunner on The Rock. The crowd explodes, but before Austin can celebrate, then that's when we see a low blow from John Cena. The cheers quickly turn to boos as the Texas Rattlesnake drops to his knees in pain. And Cody takes advantage. He grabs Cena, and we see a crossroads. The championship is within reach. He scrambles for the cover, but before he can even think about pinning John Cena, that is when we see an RKO out of nowhere. The crowd is stunned. Cody lays motionless on the mat as Orton stands over him, his expression cold and calculated. Gas fill up the arena as fans come to grips with the ultimate betrayal. Cena crawls over, drapes an arm over Cody's lifeless body. 1, 2, 3. John Cena wins. WrestleMania 41 fades to black with John Cena, Randy Orton, and The Rock standing tall over a fallen Cody Rhodes and a...
Dude, you completely forgot the... Wait a minute. Am I tripping? Did he completely get the... Dude, you...
Stunned Stone Cold Steve Austin. The new NWO has been born.
Hold on a second. You completely forgot the triple threat women's... Pllana? How you... Yeah, you got Eel and the Drew. Oh, you forgot it. He said Randy go against Rusev was a rumor, and I just saw Rusev Alliance in Vegas. Randy wins. Drew wins. Drew wins the fight. I mean, I guess he needs to win because he's been down losing a while, and I'm surprised he got Eels retaining it. All right, there's that. Other than that though, not as bad as Persecuted, but I mean, it's almost insane as Persecuted in a way, somewhat. So slight differences. Other than that, it's like neither one Penta nor Braun retain. One wants Finn to win, the other wants down to win. So be prepared to be pissed at the IC title. Like I said, unless the Dom leads to a face turn, bullshit. Whatever. He's glad he stayed for Jay. He wants New Day to win. Whatever. What's the next one? Thank God he's all for Ray winning. He wants Jay to win. Good. And like I said, this is up in the air anyway, so that's not a big deal. He wants it for Jacob. But him wanting Charlotte to beat, no, man. And Logan, no, dude, you killing me, dude. And of course, you got that one, so I guess he happened. I say John Cena can win, but let it not be Orton be the one to screw up. At least let it be Seth. I'd rather be Seth or even Drew, the one that be the third of the sellouts as well too. I'd rather be that. No, please, no Orton, please. Cause like I say, let's get a face Orton versus a heel Cena first as well too for 1 and 2. Too soon. Other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. Do you agree with these predictions as well as my callback to them? I guess my rebuttal to these. Anyways, your boy T-Bird signing or response to say. Anyways, your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.